The Bold and Beautiful Show 5135 VTR 7/18/2007.
Hey!
I think the front might be a little extreme.
I like it.
Skin is always in.
Well, there's skin and there's skin, and then there's grounds for arrest in about 17 states.
All right, I'll give it some thought. I'll see the next two, ladies.
Eric, please, every piece that you put out in this collection has to be absolute perfection. Or
They-
We're going to end up panhandling on Rodeo Drive.
All the pieces will sell, you'll see.
Look, we'll pre-ship everything to the boutique, so once we're a hit, the entire line will be on the racks ready to move.
I'm glad somebody else shares my confidence.
I share your confidence. What are you talking about? How did you get through security?
She's my fiancée,
She's
Mother.
the competition.
Stephanie, stop it.
Well, am I the only one that cares about leaks around here?
Our next collection is shaping up beautifully. We hardly need to resort to spying.
That's not what I hear. What I hear around town is that Clark Garrison is floundering, which comes as no shock to anyone except him. And your new lead designer hasn't shown up for work. So much for leadership.
Yeah, well, we're all concerned. I mean, she hasn't checked into the office in days, and she's not returning phone calls.
Anyone who actually knows Brooke knows this isn't like her at all.
No, please, she's just distracted.
Anyway, I realize I've interrupted a meeting, so I'll just make it quick. But I wanted to run something by you.
Nick Maroney's bankruptcy sheet, let's see it.
No, it's personal, not business. But I'd love your input.
What is it?
A wedding invitation that will take place at my home? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
There's got to be an angle we're missing here. Stay with it. We need something to click.
Well, if the rumors are true and Eric Forrester thinks he's going to kick our butts on the runway, then we just need to find a way to kick back. Hard.
Nick, the other day you mentioned the possibility of...
Hold that thought, Mother. Hey,
Hi. I'm so sorry.
about what?
I know how badly you need me there at the office, and I just feel terrible that I haven't been able to make it in.
No, we're doing fine here, Brooke. You just take care of yourself. When you're good and ready, that's when you come into the office. That's an order.
You're the best. Thank you for understanding, Nick. Bye.
So, Nick called?
I called him. We have a huge showing coming up, and I made all these promises about how I was going to dazzle the fashion industry, and...
Mother, please give yourself a break. You're in no shape to go back to work right now.
I know.
I got all my shifts at the hospital covered for as long as you need me. Plus, I went to the house and got a few extra clothes, so I'm good for the next few days.
Thank you, honey.
I was so worried about you. Are you okay? I really didn't want to leave you.
No, I'm all right. I wasn't alone the whole time. Rich stopped by.
Really? Wow, I'm sure he was wondering what was going on with you.
I told him everything. He was so kind, Bridget. So incredibly caring.
Oh, Mom, I'm so glad. You need all the love and support that you can get right now.
It was hard, though, you know, telling him what happened. It was like reliving it all over again. But once it came out, it was
A relief?
Yeah.
I'm sure. Well, where is he? Where did he go? Is he coming back here?
He went to find Andy.
Get back here, you bastard!
The honor of your company is requested at the marriage of Thorne Forrester and Donna Logan.
At my house? No way.
Is something wrong, Stephanie?
Eric, we are not going to allow this.
Allow what?
Yeah, I had no idea wanting to get married at your parents' house would be this upsetting.
You want to get married at the house? What about the country club, honey?
Well, the more I thought about it, the more I realized our wedding should just be an intimate family gathering. It's much more meaningful that way.
Oh, please, Lauren, please listen to me about this.
Look, I have no problem playing host. If you two want the ceremony at our house, so be it.
Sounds cool to me.
Am I hallucinating?
Although I've noticed you've left the date blank here.
Well, Thorne and I really haven't set one yet.
How about next week?
Next week?
Yes, Mother. You've pulled weddings together for my brother in less time than that.
That isn't the issue.
We can get married that soon?
If you're up for the challenge, yes.
Oh, you know I am.
Well, then that settles it. Next week it is.
Nick, I know that you're worried about Brooke's situation. I mean, I really understand that.
He's gone too far, the dressmaker this time. Battling her for custody with these kids, it's insane.
Well, I've been dividing my time as best I can.
You just focus on Brooke.
No, we can't spare him. We have an emergency here that we have to deal with. I mean, look, our designs, they're horrid. Meanwhile, Eric and Co are pumping major bucks into promoting their new line. They've got billboards, they've got magazines. Everywhere you go, all you hear is Eric Forrester this, Ridge Forrester that. Their name is the talk of the town. And you know what? Not once is it ever followed by the word creations.
Forrester Creations. Why didn't I think of that before?
Mom, that man is obviously vicious. Rich doesn't need to be out there trying to play vigilante.
Honey, I know. But once he heard what Andy did to me, there was no stopping him. And now I don't have to worry about Stephanie stealing my children because Ridge won't allow it.
So he dropped the custody suit.
Yes. He understood once he found out what happened. You know, he understood why I was so bothered the night before the hearing. Stephanie has no say. She can't take my babies from me.
Mom, that's wonderful, wonderful news. Thank God Rich is finally making the right decision.
I know. And I'm making one too. As soon as Andy is found, I am going to press charges. Good. I'm not going to let him stay on the street so that he can do this to somebody else. I'm not going to be his victim, Bridget. His or Stephanie's. Never again.
Keep running, you coward. What, I just came up here to feed the birds. You got a problem with that? You know who I am. I know who you are. You want to compare notes? Just get the hell away from me, all right? You did it. Hey, I did it. Tell me, what did I do? You know what the hell you did to Brooke. You're gonna pay for it. Strangle you and throw you off this roof right now. Oh, really? I heard you're better at throwing people off of boats. Let's see how cocky you are behind boats. Don't try to play hero with me, Ridge Forrester. You blackmailed Brooke with her own kids. But you don't have that power anymore. She's gonna press charges and get her kids back. You just try to nail me. Go ahead. Be the worst mistake of your life. 'Cause I'm not gonna be the only one who pays. Trust me.
Am I the only sane person left in this family?
Mother, we would have tied the knot already, but I wanted to include Allie. Now, she's happy about this. Why can't you?
Because this isn't a real marriage, honey. She's not in love with you. She's just using you.
Stop it, Stephanie.
Oh, that's a way to go, Mother.
Oh, please.
She's never gonna accept me, Thorne. Never. No matter how good we are for each other. No matter how hard I try to make you happy.
Hey, you make me happy, okay? Just ignore her.
How can I? She is your mother. I mean, I don't understand why she's so hostile.
Please, I hope somebody's getting this on film. I've always wanted to go to the Oscars.
You know, I thought in time that you would realize how much I love your son. I thought we could have a decent relationship. Maybe it just isn't possible.
Honey, these histrionics are absolutely pointless. Let me just wipe those little tears away. You're not going to get married in my home.
Well, it's my home, too, in case you've forgotten, and I say that our son and his bride-to-be are welcome to use it.
Oh, Eric.
Now, I have work to do, and so do you. This bickering here is over. Do you hear me? It's finished. Our son is getting married next week, wherever he damn well chooses. And that's the end of it.
The Forrester name.
What about it?
When I forced them to sell out, part of the deal is that I got the name. They're the ones who decided to christen their new company Forrester Originals, correct?
Thumbing their noses right at us.
Exactly.
We did talk about suing for copyright infringement.
We didn't do that because that's exactly what they wanted. Free publicity. Smart of you not to fall for that, Nikki.
Now they've borrowed cash to promote themselves, to promote Forrester Originals, because they took the family fortune and they dumped it all into getting this company on their feet, correct?
I wouldn't be surprised if their finances were quite dicey right now.
What he's asking is, do we still have a case?
Mom, good. I'm so glad to see you're finally eating.
It's the first time I felt like I could keep anything down. I let him control me, Bridget. Long after he left, I was hiding and cowering because I was so afraid. I should have called the police. I should have gotten them over here so that they could see the bruises and the evidence, and as dirty and violated as I felt, I never should have showered.
No, wait, Mom, that's a very human reaction. You know, even without physical evidence, with a good prosecutor, we can still put that bastard behind bars.
I will tell my story as often as I need to, just to make sure that that animal is convicted.
I'm here, Mom. I'm gonna support you every step of the way.
And Rich will find him. Or the police will. And when they do, I will make him pay. I will destroy him. The same way he tried to destroy me.
Okay, Rich. This is how this is gonna work. We're gonna walk down those stairs nice and easy, and we're gonna pretend none of this happened.
Oh, think again. You're not a threat to Brooke anymore, and you're sure as hell not a threat to me.
Oh, that's right. It's because you live in that nice Forrester cocoon, right? All safe and snug where nothing bad happens. And if it does, you got enough influence to slide out from under it. I got news for you, pal. Not this time. Not this time. You push me, and I will blow your perfect little world apart.
You're gonna come with me to the police.
I don't think so.
Well, you're gonna tell them what you did, the way you savaged Brooke.
I would love to tell you all about it, but I'm not gonna tell the police.
Well, Steve, admit it. You forced her around.
Yeah, I'll admit it to you. But trust me, you don't want me to tell the police.
The only thing I want more is to see your ass behind bars.
Never gonna happen. No, you see, Brooke had her chance. We shouldn't call the cops.
It's because you blackmailed her.
No, that's not why. That's not why at all. I'll tell you why. Because she loved it. She loved every second.
Shut your damn mouth!
That's right. Somebody told me that she craved men, and she was wanting it. She wanted it so bad she pawed me like an animal, and I gave it to her all night long. building antenna. 50,000 volts. You want a piece of me, Forrester? Come on. Come on, come and get it.
The problem is, anybody can file a lawsuit.
I'm not talking about just any lawsuit. I want to know, can we win? I paid a lot of money for that name, and it belongs to me when it comes to clothing. Is that correct?
One would think.
You're absolutely right.
Look at the facts. We know this company's mortgaged up to their necks, trying to prop up this label they don't technically even own. I want an airtight injunction against that family using this name. Yeah, Mariah. Eric Forster's on the line. Put him on. What can I do for you, Eric?
I'm actually calling, Nick, because of what I feel I can do for you.
Oh. You have me intrigued.
We have a big show coming up.
So I hear.
It's a hell of a line, Nick. It's one of the best, if not the best, that I've ever created.
You offering me front row seats?
If you like. Mostly, I'm offering you a chance to, to correct the biggest mistake you ever made in business.
What mistake would that be? Refresh my memory.
Sell us back, Forrester Creations. Chalk it up to lessons learned. You're a smart enough man to know that you've made a very, very big mistake and that you're way out of your depth here. I'm giving you the opportunity to bow out gracefully.
Eric, even if I were on a sinking ship, I wouldn't jump.
How are you going to best us? With your stellar design team? Clark Garrison hasn't designed anything good in years. And as for Brooke, she...
Eric, you underestimated me before. I suggest you be careful. I do know that your company's mortgaged from here to Poughkeepsie.
Not once our new line debuts.
Well, I guess we'll see.
There's only room in the fashion business for one Forrester. And we'll let the customers decide who that is.
I guess they will. Eric, may the best Forrester win.
I could have done that, Bridget.
Oh, please, Mother. I don't mind at all. I'm just grateful that Ridge came by and he reacted to you the way that he did.
I should have trusted him more. But you know, I did believe him until Stephanie came over with that petition in her hand, with his signature on it to get full custody of the kids.
What?
He told me he wanted to bring the children to me, that they need to be with their mother.
Well, yeah, he's right. Then why didn't he?
Because he saw that picture in the newspaper.
I'm sure Stephanie made sure he saw the picture in the newspaper.
Yeah, Stephanie. It's always Stephanie. She never misses a chance to humiliate me.
Oh, yeah. Your ex is one hot number, let me tell you. She was insatiable. I heard she was ripe for the picking, and I took her up on it. She picked me up at a bar, took me back to her house.
Not how it happened.
Oh, yeah. You so sure?
You were stalking her. You knew her address. You followed her home from this restaurant, even though she made it very clear she had no interest in you. She kicked you out and you came back. Somehow you found her key.
Found it? What do you think? Of course I didn't find it. I had some help in that area.
What are you talking about?
Brooke was served up to me on a silver platter.
What are you telling me? You had an accomplice?
That's right. That's right. How do you think I got this?
Brooke's key.
That's right. Under the flower pot. You know, I would have given her a little more credit. But somebody tipped me off.
Yeah? Who?
Back. Want to be toast?
So now you're a rapist and a murderer.
Oh, no. Survivor. It's a big difference.
All right, you won't come peacefully. I'll just go down and get the police myself.
You go to the police, you'll be in for the biggest shock of your life.